Hello and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. I am Chris Cavalier. Let's start off with a quick biography of Sinope. Sinope, who has photomania, receives less damage and high torchlight because she is a god, well, she worships a goddess of the light who is Zenith, which is a pretty good name for a god of light, I think. So, she worships this god of light and tries to bring that light into the depths of the darkest dungeon. She has shown that she has had some success as she goes into the ruins, which is one of the deepest of all the darkness in the known world. She's also a known cheat. She believes that she has this righteous ability to pretty much do as she pleases based upon Zenith's guidance, and that his overwhelming light will blind anybody to any misdoings or anything that she does wrong. So that's kind of how her background story is going to go. And so also in town she will only meditate for stress relief, and that meditation of course is to Zenith. So anyways, that is her story, and I'm going to stick to it. Of course, if you would like to rename any of these characters or write a biography for any of them, you are more than welcome to. So we did add 2 occultists into our roster last time, so we're going to go ahead and name them. Let's see here. For you, we're going to call you Zaumzis. Zaumzis. There we go. Let's see here. Do they have the similar colors? Let's see what kind of color scheme. There we go. He's kind of a dark. Oh, this guy's a guy with a deviant taste. Maybe I messed that one up a little bit. And we are going to call you Zorth. So 2 Z's for the occultists. I don't know why that wasn't intentional. That wasn't my big plan, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We are currently at 12 out of 15 for our roster. We could increase our roster size, but I don't think we need to, so I think we will go ahead and hold tight. Probably after the next week, or after this dungeon. So we did have the option of picking up a grave robber, which we declined on. I figured that 1 is good enough. So let's go ahead and see. I think we've already put people into the sanitarium and such. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So it looks like it already pre-filled some of my roster, and I think it probably took somebody out that I had put into the sanitarium. So we're going to go ahead and just, well, I guess I can't click them out. I have to drag and drop them out. So right now I'm thinking that I want to go with the wield to pick up more deeds, because deeds are so useful early on, so it kind of forces us, I shouldn't say forces us, but I think it makes perfect sense to go to the wield first. The Cove, that's kind of interesting. They both have that same item. The Arbalist, Crit Greaves, the Bleed Amulet, which, you know, wouldn't be bad for some characters, but those characters also tend to favor the dodge ability, and -4 dodge is a little painful. This Highwayman's Drifter's Buckle, you know, is not too bad early on, so I think I'm kind of liking that idea. So we need to pick out a tanky type, so I think we're going to go ahead with Polyphy. Polyphy is what her name was. You know, sometimes pronunciation is not my strongest suit. And then I think we're also going to go with one of our newer healers here, so let's go ahead and we're going to bring out Zaumzis. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Yep, they really don't have a big difference between them. So we'll bring him out. Let's go ahead and bring out Cyrenix, who is our Jester. And then we need one more character to fill out the group. Let's go ahead and go with Izor and Uka. Izor is the Houndmaster, Uka is the dog. So before we go into the depths of the dungeon, so I love it how it has them still marked here, so I know who I put in my group. We're going to go see if they have any abilities that we want to upgrade before going into the dungeon. Let's see here. We could reduce the cost of some of these. I like that idea. How much can we reduce it?
But their knowledge lives on.
Thanks for that. Okay, so we're going to reduce it by 20%, which is pretty darn good. So let's see, Hound's Harry is not super exciting. Target Whistle, you know, is pretty good, but it's probably not that good in this particular group. Lick Wounds, you know, Lick Wounds isn't bad. You know, I suggest everybody give that a try sometime. But no, it is a decent ability, and I will probably not have it equipped. It'll be something that we could possibly switch to if it is necessary. Let's see here. Hands of the Abyss is a stun. Demon's Pull. You know, I'm not big on the pull abilities. You know, they have their usefulness, but for the most part, I'd rather be doing damage or something like that. You know, it is a little bit more useful if you actually use the Corpses ability. You know, where the monsters have the corpses and then you have to hack through them. I don't do that, so... let's go ahead and pick up the Hands of the Abyss. Let's go ahead and pick up Sacrificial Stab. Cyrenix, what do you need? Slice Off. Pick it up. Battle Ballad. I think we're going to pass on that for now. We will pick up the Inspiring Tune, which is a stress heal. Polyphy. Iron Swan, yes. Yelp, yes. If it bleeds, yes. Okay, we're good. So we just went and spent a bunch of money, which hopefully we can afford to do that. We're going to go ahead and provision ourselves. So let's go ahead and pick up 7 torches. It is a short dungeon, so it should not be of major concern. We are going to go a little crazy on the food, just because our healer has some questionable healing abilities, although the Houndmaster and the Hellion do have some small ability to heal themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a few other things. I guess we could pick up a key as well. And we're off! Oh, and we forgot to pick up any items, which I really don't have any, especially I really don't have any that are of a particular usefulness at this point, so...
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Bleed Out. I'm going to go with If It Bleeds. We're going to go with Breakthrough. You know, and I might go with the self-buff ability. Let's see here. I do have some stunners, so I think I might just go ahead and do that for self-buffing. I think that's not a bad way to go. Let's see here. What do we want to do with you? We're definitely going to go with the Hound's Rush. We will go with the Guard Ally. We'll go with the Lick Wounds, and we'll go with the Blackjack. We'll leave our Stress Heal off for now. If we need it, we will swap it over. So let's see here. We definitely want to go with the Dirk Stab. We're going to go with Harvest. Let's go ahead and put Finale in there. Solo we'll pass on. Yeah, because that's a move forward ability. Slice Off or the Stress Heal. I think we'll go with Slice Off for now. We can change it up in the course of our adventure. Let's see here. I love our Abyssal Artillery. Then the question is, we're going to go with like Weakening Curse. You know, I think we're definitely going to go with our word reconstruction. You know, the vulnerable. You know, now that kind of makes me wish I would have taken the ability for the Houndmaster. You know, a slight oversight on my part. So what we'll probably do, let's see, if he got moved around, he could actually still have an attack ability. So we might go ahead and equip the Sacrificial Stab, and then maybe the Hands of the Abyss. So, you know, I might have done things a little bit differently if I had picked up another ability, which tends to seem to be a theme in the way we've been going, especially with our last adventure, where I didn't pick up the Holy Lance, and we could have definitely used that. We would have gone after one of the Shamblers, because we had 2 opportunities, and, you know, I just kind of passed up on them, because if you don't have enough movement abilities, you're kind of dead. Alright, so... okay, we'll take it. No big deal. Pretty happy with picking up anything at this point. Let's go ahead and pop a torch before we enter into this room. Nothing. We need to complete 100% of the room battles, and right now we are not finding any room battles, or any battles at all. Jeez, we're getting hungry. Characters are bored. They're munching. Imagine that. Munchies for gamers. Okay, we need to find some action here. That's right. Polyphy, lead us to danger. Lead us to the promised land of glory in battle. That's all that I can ask from you.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Holy cow, we are really munching the food. I'm glad that I went after... I was really aggressive in getting us lots of food.
As the right gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's go ahead and start a bleed on those two characters. Okay. Seeing some stress activity already thrown into the mix. Let's go ahead and... Oh, the double dodge by the deadly femme fatales back there. Let's see here. Do I want to have him go into like a guard stance? I could have him go into a blackjack. Hound's Harry would probably not be bad. Increase the bleed on her. Let's see, 3. Yep, she survived, but she will not survive next turn. But she still will get her say in and do a little bit of damage. Oh, going for the grope swipe on Polyphy. Not cool. Not cool at all. Let's see here. What could we do? Let's go ahead and try to increase the bleed on him. Get the damage rolling. Okay, she got the double grope. The double grope is a slippery slope. Okay, let's see here. He might go with his more... what do I want to say? Concentrated bleed attack. Okay, so I can work on her now. Let's see here. What do I want to have you do? 7 damage per round. So he's not going to survive. So let's go ahead and focus on her. Okay, so I think that pretty much finishes her off. Let's go ahead and heal Polyphy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Izor and Uka. Wily in their ways. Defend against the attack very well. Let's go ahead and stun him. Show him your blackjack, Izor. I guess we can continue to heal. Oh, a 20-point crit heal. Amazing. Nice job, Zoomsies. Okay. Let's see if we can't make some progress towards taking down the fungal scratcher. Okay, he's gonna jump ahead and dig his dirk into the chest of the fungal scratcher. Oh boy, I guess we could do some additional healing. Wow, 14-point crit heal, and you needed like 1 hit point, so that's a little awkward. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it.
So too will resistance.
Ancient Coffin, you know, I think this is a buff type of thing, so we're going to go ahead and maybe do her. And no, it was a debuff, so I was totally wrong. 100% incorrect. 2 fights down this direction. Okay, we can pick up some... No! No! Cyrenix, what are you doing? And you get scurvy. That is what you get. I bet you have a fascination with something, don't you? Oh, Cidiomania. Yep, obsessed with food, and you get scurvy as a result of it. You know, if you're going to be obsessed with food, be obsessed with something like oranges, and then you won't get scurvy. Hopefully you will learn that lesson. Because you better learn it well. Alright, we got some stress-inducing, we got some rabies-inducing here. I think he was, I'm going to say debuffed. He was nerfed a little bit. He was a little too effective. We didn't get to see him in our last video, so this is the first time seeing him since the Christmas patch, the 12.21 patch. So I think we want to focus on him. Is that a good idea, or do we want to do a guard? Now let's focus on him, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh. You evil dogs. This guy is nothing but nice to the canine species, and then you do that. You do that. Unbelievable. It's okay, we're gonna go ahead and slice and dice you characters. Do some abyssal artillery. And then, let's see here. What do I want to have you do? Could I have you do a breakthrough and damage a bunch of these guys? It's possible. Looks like that might work. Okay, she can take it. She's pretty tough. Let's see here. You're taking 2 damage. I could throw a stun attack at you, which would do it. Has a better chance to hit than Hound's Harry. Makes me wonder if scurvy affects your accuracy to some degree.
This slow death, unforeseen.
Okay, let's get a heal on Izor and Uka. Nice job from Zaumzis. Polyphy, she finishes it like a champ. I can never remember if she has a glaive. Let's see here. What's a scurvy? Oh, no, he didn't get scurvy. He got rabies, which does lower his accuracy. What does scurvy do? -4 bleed resist, -40 move resist. Alright. So we're bleeding, but not too bad. I think we can move forward. Okay, treasure ahead. I'm sure of it. Stop pausing the action on me, Zomzies. Okay, let's go ahead and get some bleeding on this crew. These wicked denizens of the Darkest Dungeon. No, man, the tentacle. Ooh, the double tentacle to Polyphy. Okay, let's go ahead. Well, that's okay. I can tentacle you back. You can do the little reach around grabby. See how you like it. Okay, I was hoping we could hit that. I was hoping we would hit that. Okay, let's see here. Maybe let's do the Hound's Harry back on her. Nice job. Good job, Uka. Uka the bazooka. Okay, we're taking some damage on Polyphy. Okay, Uka. I need a little bit more consistency out of you. Let's go ahead and get a heal on her. Nice 10-point heal from Zaumzis. Okay, everything runs red. Okay, there we go. Some stress relief. You know, it always feels good burying your glaive into the chest of your foe. Most definitely. Okay, let's do a more concentrated attack, because, yeah, it has a little bit better accuracy base. Higher crit, definitely, so we're going to go with that. Okay, the grabby. Not too bad. Grabby again. You know, it starts to build up. Okay, I think that might finish him off. 5 damage up, he's going to be done for. We could stun this guy. Okay. That was rather brutal. I was hoping you could come through for me, Izor and Uka. Let's go ahead and get a heal on her. Okay. A little band-aid really didn't do a whole lot. Okay, going after Polyphy again. She seems to be somewhat tough to grab at a particular time. I guess we're just going to go ahead and try to burn him down as much as possible. Let's get a heal on her. And she is bleeding. We do have a bandage. Do we want to use it? No. Oh, I guess we could use her self-buff, because he's going to not survive. And she'll buff herself up a little bit.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, looks like we got 3 more rooms left, and I think I have... Okay, hurry up and grab that. Grab that before Cyrenix tries eating it raw. Because he is a jerk. You know, I think we might go ahead and munch on some of this food. Probably a pretty good idea. Here we go again. Here we go again. Down the only road I have ever known. For some reason I can picture that video in my mind all too well. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to take him out. Move the madman forward a little bit so we can hit him smartly with our bleed attack. Okay. That's okay, we'll take it. As long as we're not getting the rabies and scurvy and all other kinds of manner of disgusting diseases. Alright, nice heal from Zoomsies. Very nice. Okay, Cyrenix. We need you to get a crit and to burn him down. Okay, he's done for. These two should be able to finish him off. Okay. One glaive to the noggin of the rabid dog and we're good.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It wasn't trifling. How dare you even suggest such nonsensical statements. Okay, what do we want to do here? I guess we could use our last torch. We could pick that up. And we got a dark run here for as long as the rest of this quest lasts. Into the Weald. We got the shitters and spitters going now. I think we need to go ahead and get working on bringing them down. You know, I kind of wish I went to gun after that one.
A singular strike.
Yes, very singular. Thank you for that. Cyrenix. Ooh, he's blighted. It's okay. Not too worried about it. Zoomsies is gonna sit this one out, it looks like. Let's see here, what do I want to do? I can try taking this guy out. Without any success whatsoever. Ooh, Zoomsies took a pretty good hit there. He is marked, so that is a little dangerous for him. Ooh, the double crit. And only you get stress relief out of that? Bummer. Bummer. Okay, go ahead and word reconstruct yourself. Okay, finish it. There we go. There we go.
They can be beaten.
They most definitely can. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so we have an extra portrait. What don't we need? Well, we definitely don't need the doggy treats. You know, it would have been useful if I would have actually used them. Let's see what else we got going on up here. So we have a fight, 2 curios, an empty room. Do we want to keep on going? Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Okay, let's not linger. Yes, I heard that. Of course, the light dims just as we enter combat. Let's go ahead and go right after the lovely lady with the skull mask. 'Cause that's what you do. It's what you do. Always go after the lovely lady that's trying to bare her chest while wearing the skull mask. I'm really hoping to see lots of that costume next year for Halloween. I think that is a fantastic costume. Can be a little facetious here. Okay, Zoomsies is bleeding. He's bleeding, and that would have been useful if I gave him some type of attack for a closer, for the first few ranks. Looks like he's just going to get a couple heals off. I might as well keep on healing himself and increasing his bleed, which doesn't do him any favors. Okay, let's go after. What's my better chance to hit? My stun has a better chance, so we'll do that. And then flying daggers. Okay, we need to make some more room.
Push on to the task's end.
You know, we could dump the shovel at this point, I think. Watch, I bet the very next curio we run into requires a shovel. Nope. That's alright. It's alright. Let's go ahead and check this out. Some more items. I like it. Let's see here. Let's see, what else can we get rid of? I guess we could get rid of the keys. Is that the next good choice? I guess the anti-venom is also something we can get rid of. I think the keys are worth a little bit more. Let's see here. What do we got done this last hallway? So we have a trap, a curio, empty room. You know, we might as well go and check it out here. Who has a higher trap disarm? 80%, 70%. And it's kind of nice. I think he could use the stress relief from successfully disarming a trap. We're going to get kind of dark here. It's going to get a bit dark. Oh, and then we find a torch. And we light it up. I don't think we really even need to grab that. So we're done. We are done. Oh, I like that. Did you notice that I clicked and my guys didn't walk backwards and pick up extra stress? They made that change. Yeah, that one really annoyed me when I'm trying to click to get out of the dungeon. I take a step back and you end up picking up, you know, a couple stress. It was nothing drastic, but still it was a bit annoying. Go faster. That'll be the next thing they fix. So this just goes, and you're done. You're done with that. Okay, let's see what we pick up here. We got 4 new first level characters. Precise Striker +3 crit from melee skills. That is unbelievable for a Hellion. Let's see here. What do we get for our Houndmaster? Armor Tinkerer. You know, I can't complain about that, especially since I've never upgraded any of his armor yet, so that is definitely useful. Got a couple diseases. Just want to make sure we get them on the mend.
And the pistol. A fitting end to my folly. And a curse upon us all.
Curse upon both of our houses, or something like that. Okay, so we can go ahead and buff up our sanitarium, which is a good idea. Let's see here. Baba is suffering. Cyrenix is suffering. Ezor is suffering. Well, Baba, what's your problem? Historical blindness. -20 accuracy if stress above 70. You know, we might wait on that a little bit. We'll go ahead and put Ezor and Uka in here, get rid of their rabies. You know, it is kind of nice to get the +15% damage, but the -10 accuracy, it's a little brutal. Just a little brutal. Cyrenix, we're going to go ahead and get rid of your scurvy, since you're a dumbass, basically. You know, if you just would have shown some patience, you would have been alright. But no. Not at all. Not you. Let's see here. What can we go after? We're definitely going to pick up the Abomination.
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
And then, what can we do? We could pick up another Vestal. Let's see, we already have 4 healers. You know, I think I might just pick up one of them. I don't know if that's a bit overkill or not. Fast healer. Last gasp. Fengophobia. +20 stress damage if torch above 75. That's not very cool since we kind of like to run the torches. Flawed release. -3% crit from range skills and curious. Wow. What do you do with these two? Maybe pick up neither of them. And then we might pick her up. Let's see here. Clinchamps? What a name. What a name. That's okay. We'll rename her.
Pious and unrelenting.
Okay, so we now have 30 deeds, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and do the furnace.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Yes, exactly. So let's go ahead and reduce the cost. Kind of like that.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
So there we go. We survived a short run into the Weald. It was not really that difficult. I'd like to thank you all for watching The Darkest Dungeon. Again, if you have any name suggestions or biographies you'd like to write for any of these characters, let's go ahead and make it happen. So it looks like going into our next video, we're going to do a short biography for Begork. So that is something to look forward to. And of course, I don't know, what are we going to look at probably doing? Let's see, Book of Rage. Bloody Dice. You know, that might be something that we go after. We might go into the Cove for the first time in this particular run. Oh, the Plague Doctor, Witch's Vial is not too bad either. Let's see if we unequip all trinkets. We already have that, so we probably won't do that. So I'm thinking we're probably going to go to the Cove, so that will be the plan for our next quest. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I know I've already said that, but I got rambling. I will catch you next time.